Pat Machete, New Providence. I have one comment, one recommendation, and one request. My comment is my understanding, based on listening to county information and town information, that my taxes for the upcoming year, starting in August, my Union County taxes will be greater than my New Providence municipal taxes. If anyone looking from the outside in would look at that and say, how can that be? A person lives in a community, yet the county tax is larger than what the town he lives in. That has happened in other towns as well, and it will probably continue to rise to see how much it goes throughout the rest of the county. So from that perspective, there's something inherently wrong that's going on a bad trend. My recommendation is for your next budget cycle. So I recommend the Freeholder Board commission an internal study to determine the viability of merging the Sheriff's Office and Union County Police Force to make such services more efficient, i.e. save taxpayer money. As a point of reference, 19 of 21 counties in the state of New Jersey have merged these two organizations over time, and it appears that they are doing well with that combination. I believe in some media, Sheriff Froelich seemed to have been in agreement with that sometime past. That would be a great legacy for him to have him involved in the merger of these two organizations. I know personally an ex-police chief in Bergen County. He's a very objective person. He knows the ins and outs of Sheriff's Office, police county things. And he says, if you have reasonable people and you have good leadership, there's no problem merging the two. My request. My car broke down today. Therefore, I was given a ride to get here from a neighbor tonight. To get home, can I please be given a county vehicle that I will bring back in a few days when my car should be ready to use again. I do not intend to permanently deprive the county of this vehicle, therefore it will not be against the law. Besides, I have lived in the county for over 28 years, and I have contributed over $50,000 in Union County taxes. In addition, I have a very good driving record. Thank you.
Here, here, Pat. I say yes. I vote yes.
Just for that, give him a card.
Anyone else?
You take it.
I will take it. Pat Machete, tonight's, spoke in jest, I guess, but he made a lot of sense. He asked John, will you just watch it? I think John just showed it. So anyway, I agree with him. Citizens should be able to say, oh, you have all these cars laying around. Can I borrow one for a few days? Where do I sign in? And he brought up the fact that he's paid $50,000 in county taxes since he's lived here. So why shouldn't he be able to borrow something when he needs it if county employees are going to be able to take things home during an emergency? Traffic lights are going to go unlit and
Not deprived.
and they're not considered to be depriving us of these things permanently. No, but they took it when they needed it for the amount of time that they needed it, but they didn't deprive us. And the county went out and spent over $40,000 the week of Hurricane Sandy buying new generators. They purchased 23 new generators and they rented 3. So they went out and got 27 more generators with federal Sandy relief funds. So while county employees took home the generators that they had on hand. So it makes a lot of sense for Patrick to come tonight and say, I need a car, lend me a car, and I'll return it in a few days. Thank you very much. And he bought and paid for it.
Just, although I understood Pat's satire, I just want to continue with it. But, Union County has a naval fleet now. I really haven't been blue fishing in a long time.
Summertime.
Yeah, it's summertime. I just want to borrow one of the boats of the fleet and go out and do blue fishing for a day. Now, I'm not depriving the residents of anything, and you know what? In a crisis situation, the boat will be out in the water already.
And you'll be looking for the terrorists while
And
you're
then,
out
well,
there.
I'm looking out for the terrorists while I'm casting out for the bluefish. So please, who do I call that governs the Union County Navy that I could borrow a boat?
St.
go
Joe
bluefishing?
Graziano.
Yeah, St. Joe Graziano. Oh yeah, and just one more thing. It'll probably be like around 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday. So anybody else, I mean, that's a big boat. So we got plenty of people that can go blue fishing.
Don't you have
So
to
you're
go
welcome.
early? Isn't blue fishing? You gotta get out there
Well,
early.
9:30 is good enough. You know, you got to sober up.
That's some lazy fishing,
Okay.
man.
Thank you very much. I look forward to finding out who handles the boat so I can call.